I am 34. And this is a little bit of my story and how I came to Connor's Clinic. Um, so last winter, I was feeling not so great. I was really uncomfortable in my back. I went through a lot of ups and downs as far as what could this be, and I just kept ignoring it and going on. I have 3 little kids. They're more important. I have to take care of them, and so we just kept living life, and I kept having that concern in the back of my mind that something might be wrong. And so I started feeling this lump in my midsection, more towards my back. And I was telling my husband about it, and he was just, if you're concerned, just go see a doctor. But the natural mama that I am is like the kind of lady that never goes to see a medical doctor. So I decided, nah, it's probably nothing, because usually it's probably nothing. And I just kept letting it go and go and go until finally I got to the point where I needed to do something about it, because I was in a depression. It was always on my mind. I was losing sleep at night. And I finally was like, okay, I'm going to get real, and I'm going to talk to God, and I'm going to ask him, what's my move? And so I did. I just prayed it all out to the Lord, and I said, just lead me to where you need me to go to help get this figured out. And the next day I was talking to a friend of mine who said, hey, I used to work at this chiropractic clinic with this girl that I knew, and her dad runs a clinic in the cities. And it sounds like it's more of an alternative cancer care clinic, if that's what you're really worried about. So I was like, interesting, because I kind of just prayed for direction, and somebody just gave me some. And so then I made this phone call, and the person on the other end of the line just sounded like an angel. Felt come, and I felt like, just had the best first impression, and I was so scared. And so she just talked to me like, it's okay, it's gonna be okay, no matter what your results are, you're gonna be okay, we'll take care of you. So I went in, and long story short, I ended up being diagnosed with cancer. So my intuition served me correct. But I knew now that, based on this consultation with Dr. Connors, that I was in the right place, and I did not need to worry anymore. No matter what the outcome was, I was going to be helped, or I was going to die trying. And turns out I was being helped. I ended up in the hands of people that served my beliefs, and I felt God's grace just come upon me like no other situation in my life. And I felt so good every time I walked into that clinic. All of the staff just greeted me. They knew me by name. And that was really important to me, because I never got that going to another doctor. There was nobody that ever treated me like I was family, like they do at Connor's Clinic. And so I just felt so good. And upon hearing that I had cancer, it's not typically something that you can feel peace over almost immediately, but for me it was, because I knew that I was going to go into the hands of doctors and staff that cared about me and cared about my outcome just as much as I did. I wasn't just a number to them. I was family. I felt like family. And so I knew that I was going to be cared for. Excuse me. So I feel when whether or not it's going to work, then it might not end up very well for you. But if you believe in it with all of your heart, and you have a savior and a clinic that's going to help you through it, then it's going to work for you. And I felt that way about this clinic. So I had a lot of people question, why are you not fighting this? Why are you not going to go take the medicine? And to me, like, this is my medicine. This is my hope. The mental game, the physical game, everything about it all together for me is exactly what I believed in receiving natural treatments. And so that's exactly the way that I decided to go about it. And it did work for me. So I'm very grateful, and I'm feeling fantastic today. And I would like to say that I was very much like this natural, organic mom, like wellness advocate. And so when I was first diagnosed, I was really shameful and prideful in myself. Like, I don't want to tell anybody about this because everybody's going to think that all this natural stuff isn't going to work, because look at this person that advocates for it and she ended up getting cancer. What? So I was really hush hush about it at first until, you know, I live in a small town and people started to find out. And so I had to kind of come clean. And so I started telling people, and my husband and I just went on a Facebook Live and I said, this is what's going on with me. And I received so much support. It was just amazing. But through that, I decided that people really wanted to hear my story. I mean, they were really interested in finding out, what am I doing and how is this working for me? So I decided to start this personal blog, and I did that to help everybody understand that there's another way that we can go at cancer. And a lot of people have come to me and said, hey, I heard about your, you have to talk to them. So not only will I continue to refer people to this clinic because they literally saved me, but I will always tell my story. I will always talk about how wonderful the staff is, and the people that I have referred there and that have become patients there say the same things as me. They're just angels. We love them. So that's my story. I hope that I can just tell the world about how it worked for me and how it can work for them if you just believe in it and know that your body is stronger than cancer. Your body doesn't want it. And just believe in your treatment and believe that your body can do this. And Connor's Clinic is there to help you every step of the way.